Welcome back to another video, and from here in Nepal, first time in Nepal, in the city of Pokhara. But before we continue exploring the place, look at the hostel. You see they have a little pond over here with koi fish and a beautiful view. This is the lake over here, and there's hills all around, and all the way over there you can actually see there are literally buffaloes. So cool. Right, but it's not actually my first day. I've been here for about like 3 days now. I just have been sick for the last 2 days. So we're gonna be checking out of this hostel, and we're gonna go to a very nearby hotel. But before we do, look at the cat. As we walk to our hotel, look at this view. How incredible. As you see, all the hills around us, so green. There's just cows all around. Much more calm and relaxed atmosphere than where we were just a few days ago. But yeah, we have lots more to see, lots more beauty. I'm gonna go all the way up over there. But before we do, let's check into our hotel. So we're all checked in and take a look at the room. It's nothing so special, just a bed and then a private washroom as well. But the thing that's incredible about this is all of this is all for $5 US. Even the place that I was staying at just earlier, that was a hostel, very nice one in fact, but that was only $4 US. So prices here are incredible. Although the pièce de résistance of this place in particular, I have to say, is the view. Just like everywhere, I guess you would say, in this place. But look at that. Wow, so incredible. In a short walk later, we have made it to the Fewa lake. Take a look at this. The views are just going to continue to be so spectacular. You see all around this lush green hills filled with trees, and yeah, beautiful lake. But all the way up there somewhere is where we are going to be headed. Yeah, actually you could see it right there. That white thing at the top, it is called World Peace Pagoda, or Pogba. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we're gonna be headed up there. Although before we do, there's a bunch of different shops along this lakeside, and we'll grab a coffee. We have come to this vegan cafe. It seems like the place to be, and it's right by the lake over here. We will enjoy our cappuccino. This one. Not bad. And now we are on the lakeside walkway. And if you want, there's lots of activities that you can actually do over here. If you see, people are on their boats, they're canoeing, and I assume there's a lot of other things that you can do. But I just find it so crazy. If you watched my previous video, I was literally in Varanasi, and we were like, there was lots of beeping and honking sounds. And now, if I don't speak, you trade that for the sounds of nature and calm and peacefulness. And this is the thing when you travel around, you know, one day you can be in a crazy and chaotic place, and I think I just seen a fish jump out of the water, and then the next day you could be fully immersed in nature and in this beautiful, calm and relaxed environment. And either way, I actually like both of them, but it is also very nice to have this, the calm and relaxed one. I don't know how well it is going to be for content. I think the crazy and chaoticness is better for content, but in terms of travel experience, I also love this as well. So now we are within like the town area. It's a little bit far from the center, but still you can see a little bit of the vibe of what it's like being here in like Pokhara. And it's very interesting to think that right now it is a big city, but we're still nestled in between the foothills of the Himalayas. And it's very interesting because, like, think of all of the work it did to build all this. Although it's going to happen, because when you're in the foothills of the Himalayan, there isn't many flatlands that isn't suitable for creating a city. So whenever you do, they have these big cities. But anyways, and yeah, just taking a look at buildings and the architecture, it's very interesting. Like, look at this, very cool, different than what I would find in other places. And one thing I'm happy to notice is that it looks very clean actually. They have these garbage bags, but other than that, you don't really have that much garbage on the street. This guy beeped right here, but for the most part, it's a much more calm atmosphere than what you would find in India per se. I love India. Let me I'm not talking bad about India. I'm just comparing it to what I've seen last. Thing to note is, like, you can see Baskin Robbins over here. There's KFC right here. And there's a lot of Western brands, and not just Western brands, but Western people as well. If you've seen in the coffee shop that we were at, so every single person there was a foreign tourist. And even walking around in this city specifically around the lake area, it is essentially designed for tourists. And even the whole city as a whole, it is a stopping ground for people going to the Annapuram circuit. That's a very beautiful trek that they have here. Most of the time people will just come, chill for a few days over here, and then go off to have an adventure. But yeah, you could definitely tell, like, everywhere we go, we see probably more tourists than you'll see locals. Everyone walking around for the most part is going to be tourists, and the workers that are owning the shops and working in the shops are the locals. But an extremely big tourist town they have here in Nepal. We've been walking about like 20 minutes since the last place that we were at, and take a look at this. We are still on the same lake, but at a little park over here, the Gaurighat Park. And yeah, look at the beauty, man, over here. You just have so much beauty. These trees, I don't know what type of flower they are, but they're like purple, lavenderish flowers, very beautiful. And another beautiful sight of the lake. And there's this thing, I don't know what type of boat that is, but yeah, another activity to do here on the lake. And this is the thing here in Nepal. I'm gonna guess a lot of my content is gonna be based around beautiful sights. Yeah. So if you guys like nature, if you guys like beauty, make sure to subscribe, because we've got a nice little view over here, but we've got tons more on the way. And I do think it is worth mentioning, that right there is the Nepal flag. It is the only flag in the world that isn't a rectangle. Yeah. You can see, it's like two triangles. Cool. Peace Pogba?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Just like that, we got onto a local Nepalese bus. We're gonna get all the way to the World Peace Pogba. Let's see how much it costs. World Peace Pogba?
Look.
World Peace Pogba.
Yeah, this one.
How much?
Come. Keep 25. Okay, this side go, yeah?
Okay, yeah. Another bus.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I get all, where?
Yeah, this one go.
Okay.
This one bus.
Okay, thank you. Guess that doesn't bring me all the way there, but for 25, pretty cheap price. They'll probably drop me off about 10-minute drive, so that was, yeah, saves me a lot of walking. But now we have the next part. So some sort of bus, some other bus is going to bring us there. Right, it doesn't seem like there's going to be any bus going directly there. And you guys could just take a look at how far it is. All the way up there on the top of the hill is where we are headed. It's about a 10-minute drive. So easy if I could just do that, but I don't think it would be within our budget. So we're gonna walk it out. Or maybe we hitchhike. Probably gonna have to walk it out though. Alrighty, let's go. Now the uphill battle's begun. And take a look at these women over here. Very strong women. As you can see, they have just like a string attached to their forehead. And then they carry these big baskets of water. I would say each bottle was 2 liters. So that was like 20 liters of water. Incredible strength, man. The people here of Nepal, they have a different level of strength. You really can't believe it. But anyways, now we're going to do a little practice run for all of our uphill battles and all of our treks, long walking journeys that we have here in Nepal. So yeah, this will be just a little warm up. Although we might be able to hitchhike, because now this is just one road. I'm thinking about it, 50-50. I actually do enjoy the walk, but it could be very easy. Maybe we walk down. I don't know. We'll see. But along the way, already, we have only just begun, but we have these incredible views of the surrounding areas. And one thing that's very interesting about here is you can see all around, there's so many different colors to the buildings. So it looks like a little rainbow of a city mixed in with all of the lush greenery. Wow, man, Nepal is beautiful. I don't know if he's stopping. Yes, he is. Okay. World Peace Park, yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Hello. I go World Peace Pagoda. Yeah, World Peace thing. Yeah. Okay. I don't think this is a local bus. It seems like it's some sort of tour group. You guys are going on a tour?
Tour. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're from Nepal?
Nepal.
Okay, cool, cool. You want me to go there? Okay. Hello. How are you? I'm very good. It's my first day in Pokhara. Yes. I'm from Canada. Yeah. I'm going to the World Peace Temple.
World Peace Temple?
Yeah. I don't know how they pronounce Pagoda. Where do you guys go?
Lord Shiva.
Okay.
Big pictures of Lord Shiva.
Okay. Are you guys like on a tour?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you come from?
We are in Nepal.
Yeah.
Pagoda district of Nepal.
Oh, okay, cool. And this is like a big temple you go to?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
One biggest pictures of Lord Shiva.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to like it's called World Peace Pagoda.
Yeah.
It's the same one? Oh, okay. As you see, I'm sweating a lot. I walked the whole way. The people are so very nice over here. So I believe they're going to the same place I'm going to, and yeah, they're like on a tour. So this is not like a local bus or anything, but yeah, and it's a little difficult to stand, so they allowed me to sit. And yeah, now we go to the World Peace Pagoda. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes. Bye. Bye. I'm not sure exactly where they're going, but I think they're going a little bit further than where I wanted to go. Although we have made it to a beautiful viewpoint. Wow, this is incredible. Take a look at this. Wow, so beautiful. As you see, this is the lake that we were at before. That is the walkway that we were walking on earlier. The hills all around. Over there is the actual big city. You can see how large and colorful of a city it is. Although, unfortunately, it's so cloudy today. On a very good day, you could actually see Himalayan mountain chain just across these hills. Although, yeah, today is a little too cloudy, so we can't see it, but yeah, a very beautiful view. Now, I have no idea how to get to the, I think it's called Pagoda. Yeah. We walk back downhill. All right, so I was talking to a few tourists and they told me it is just this way on this rock route. And you can see behind me, like, look at these Nepali people, so strong. And one thing that is interesting is that this is a different type of strength. This is not the US buff guy strength. I could tell you, a lot of these bodybuilders, I bet you wouldn't be able to do these things. Yeah, like muscles is different than strength. When you see these guys carrying, I couldn't even tell you how much pounds. Like, those are just bricks, literally bricks, using his arm and neck strength, up hills. The people here have a different level of strength. But yeah, anyway, so just along this rock route, we are going to get to the World Peace Pagoda. Here you go. So that right there is the World Peace Pagoda. And I believe essentially what it is like a Buddhist temple. I'm not exactly sure if this is right or not. Although one thing I do find interesting is that when I was in Sri Lanka, that is also another Buddhist country, and they had a lot of these structures just like that. There's all these differences in all of the religious temples and mosques and churches. And one thing that I've noticed is with the Buddhist temples, they all, at least from the ones that I've seen, they all look very similar to this. And I'm not sure if I'm actually allowed to like take videos and stuff when you're up there. I might be able to take a little quick video without speaking, but yeah, so that's why I'm gonna take this video right now just to show you it over here, explain a little bit of the information about it. And but now we will go inside and we will videotape as much as possible. Well, this is something you don't see every day. Over here, the people are setting up the wires. Look at that. All the way over there. It's interesting. And then there's a man over here chopping down the tree branches. Okay. I think over here, this is the flags that they have over here. Oh, wow. There's people all the way over there. There's some sort of trek. But yeah, and from what I've learned, all the way in India, in Sikkim, the writing is going to be in Tibetan, in the Tibetan language. Not sure if that's all the way in the case over here, but yeah, that's what they did in Sikkim. Anyways, but yeah, these are Buddhist flags or something to do with the Buddhist religion. So yes, you can see it says welcome, it says no shouting, no smoking, and away to the peace pagoda. And this is a sacred area, as they say. You can see it says no TikTok, no video. At the same time, I'm pretty sure almost every single person is taking videos, but I'm gonna be talking, so I'm gonna have to try being as respectful as I can. And yeah, look at this. This is the Buddhist temple, I believe. I think they call it a stupa. That's what they were saying. And they have a big bell over here. I'm not going to ring it, but yeah. This, I think, is something a part of their rituals, that they would ring it for some reason. I don't know. And then there's this and the stupa. Before we leave, one last viewpoint. Look at this. This is the more village area, and yes, and again, more hills, more beautiful nature and scenery. Actually, I didn't know, but apparently Nepal produces its own coffee. Look at that. 100% Nepali coffee. And then they have these beans. I don't know if they're all different beans, but yeah, a bunch of different beans over here. And I think over here, this is how they roast it, I believe. Yeah, look at that. An old technology. Yeah, I believe underneath, that would have been where they heat the fire. And yeah, very cool. So I guess the coffee that we had earlier might have actually been from this region. And they even have it drying right here. Okay, and now we found something else. It says benefits of this massage oil. So I guess it's a type of a massage oil. This is massage oil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How much? Nepali 1,000, Indian 625 rupees.
Huh. What is it made out of?
This is
How do you make this? How is this made? Okay. I think they speak not well English, but interesting to see what's going on right now. You see he has the oil, and then he's spraying it around, and no idea what's going on right now. Very interesting though. Oh, we have another YouTuber over here. Hello. Okay, I think maybe we could catch this bus down, make it an easy, nice trip. Let's see. Hello. This goes Pokhara? No? Do you know where I could get bus?
Yeah, you can usually get the bus from here.
From here.
After 15 minutes, we will come from there for you.
Ah, okay. Just right here. Okay, thank you so much. But one thing I do like mentioning is whenever I see friendly people, I have to mention it. And everyone I've talked to has been so incredibly kind and friendly. Yeah. this is what I'm noticing here in Nepal, but we will explore more about that in the next video. Right now, I'm not even really testing it out as much. They're just showing me the kindness without me even going in out and searching for it. But yeah, okay. I think if we just stand over here, there will be a bus going to Pokhara. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my health is not the best right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna take it the easy route today. Next video is gonna be a little bit more crazy though. This goes Pokhara?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Oh. Okay. I just want to go Pokhara.
Okay, no problem.
It's how much?
100 rupees?
100?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. I think this brings us to Pokhara. 100. Not bad, not bad. It's okay. At this point, my health makes me just take the easy route. It's really failing me today. Okay, okay.
Yeah, wait here.
Okay.
Yeah. Same bus, huh?
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you so much. Unfortunately, I didn't get that interaction on camera, but basically what happened is he told me that this doesn't go to Lakeside, and then he was like, okay, you're gonna have to get off over here, and yeah. This goes Lakeside? Lakeside, no? Okay. Okay, now it's getting a little bit more chaotic. Anyways, but he ended up giving it to me for free. That's the second bus now I've gotten for free. And even you seen when I was getting on the bus, you've seen how friendly the people are. Unreal, unreal. And I'm not even trying to like go out and see how friendly are. They're just coming and they're just showing their friendliness. But we're gonna test it out tomorrow anyways. But yeah, already it is showing to be an incredibly friendly people and country. Okay, I'm tapping out. Listen, I normally try to do as much as I possibly can, especially on my first day because it's a first day in a new country. But yeah, my health is failing me today, so I'm gonna try to rest for now. Although hopefully in tomorrow's video we'll be good, we'll be healthy because we have a big plan. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but we're gonna try. So yeah, if you guys are new to vlogs, if you guys are from Nepal, I have lots more adventures to do, but right now you guys might not have been able to tell on camera because basically what I do is I save all of my energy for the moments I'm on the camera, but the moment the camera turns off, I'm struggling. But yeah, I think at this point I need the rest. Especially if we're gonna do a lot more. Anyways, so that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.